Hi VanLife family, a new camera angle. So I'm sitting on my bed, which as you know goes across the back now. If you haven't seen that video, please go look at it. I will put it down in my pinned comment below, but it's the new updated tour video. This is just a brief video to update you on how I'm doing with my journal. As you know, it is a woman's prerogative to change her mind, and I do so on a daily basis. I have switched out my journal to this smaller one. It's not the smallest that I have, but the inserts here were made for me by a VanLife family member, Miss P. Hi, Miss P. And I'm going to show you one of the other ones that she also made for me, custom. So Miss P is one of those planner babes I talked about, and she made me some custom inserts and a custom size happy planner or arc or discbound. This was the small size that she made me. Happy planner or arc does not make a size this small. I wanted something that I could put index cards in, because I wanted to get some different size color index cards for different things and punch them with my disc punch or happy planner punch and be able to put them in a notebook. I have since decided not to do that. I was using this as a calendar, monthly calendar. As you see, I started in October, and I actually did use this, so I appreciate her making this size for me, because I used it for 3 full months, October, November, and December, because this was something that fits in my purse. And if something's in my purse or my bag that I carry or backpack or whatever, I would most likely going to use it, because that's something I have with me all the time. So I appreciate her making this size, but I am now going to use this. I'm going to take everything that's on the inside out of here, and I'm going to make myself some cash envelopes and do the cash envelope system when it comes to savings and keeping track of my spending and all that kind of stuff. It's something I've been wanting to do, especially with me having to do van repairs. I want to allocate money towards van repair, allocate money towards an occasional hotel room to be able to shoot some video inside of some things I need to test with an actual plug. I want to allocate some funds for travel money up and down the East Coast and stuff like that. So yeah, she also made me inserts for this mini size. This is a happy planner mini size. I just customized it myself. I found a notebook, a spiral notebook, and I cut the cover off, the front and the back cover off, and made my own cover with the punch. That's the beauty of arc bound. If you have the punch, your ideas are, limitless. A planner friend who used to work at the school with me had made me this paper clip, which I don't really use paper clips. I don't like a lot of things hanging out above the size of the planner. This is a study sheet I have to study for my job, which I am going to be making flashcards for this weekend. And then I can get rid of this study sheet and put it away in my files. But I keep it here to remind me to go get the flashcards from the Dollar Tree. So yeah, I don't really like things hanging above the cover and out of the cover. I like everything tucked in, so pages don't get curled or crinkled or anything like that. So I prefer to not have things. I like my whole notebook all encased within the cover. Anyway, here's my business card I put in here just in case I leave it somewhere at work or something, or it get lost. But I'm going to have Miss P, I hope you're watching. I now need some of my planner pages, because my calendar, my monthly calendar pages, I need them in the mini size now. because I'm using the little bitty size you gave me, and I'm really legit using it. Look, there's writing on every single day. So I'm using it as a social media tracker as well as my schedule for work and everything. So now I need to get mini size, because I've been looking at the Happy Planner stuff, and the Happy Planner stuff again is even the monthly is got colors, splotches on it, and I just want black and white that I can add color myself with stickers or different pen colors. I do use a 4-color pen because I try and color code some things. But the cool inserts that Miss P made me that I was going to use for social media planning, I'm actually using as my journal. So it gives me just enough space in each box to write my 3 sentences at the end of each day or the beginning of the next day. So that's what I'm doing for my journal. I did miss one day, but I just picked it up the next day. So if you're on this journaling journey with me, if you miss a day, don't worry, just pick it up the next day. Don't feel like you're defeated. Don't feel like, well, I've messed up, so I'm not going to start back. Just start back. Even if you miss 2 or 3 days, just start back. And maybe the time of day you were trying to journal is not the greatest time of day for you. Maybe night is not good for you. Maybe morning is good for you, or maybe midday is good for you. Maybe when you sit down to have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or a meal, writing those 3 sentences is the best time to do it when you're already sitting down. So maybe just choose a time of day, even if you have to switch it up daily. Choose a time of day to write your 3 sentences for the day. I'm also using the other side of this for to-do lists and reminders. So it's becoming quite the all-in-one thing, and I love that. Absolutely love it. And I also have some plain blank pages that I could do if going shopping or something, perhaps. I considered doing those for my journal, and I probably will later once I get into writing more than 3 sentences. The goal is to get back into the habit of journaling, so that by sometime in the beginning of the new year, I'm actually writing a paragraph. You know, we got 3 sentences. Now let's move on to a paragraph. Now let's move on to 1 page, you know. So I'm doing it in baby steps. Right now, I'm just focusing on getting 3 sentences written down every single day. It could be gratitudes. It could be how my day was. It could just be random thoughts. It could be mood tracking. Today, I felt really sleepy and tired. Today I didn't eat my normal breakfast, whatever, literally whatever you want to write or track or just jot down to get out of your head and onto paper. It completely is up to you. I just wanted to show you my catch-all. And I did take another one of those black plastic folders and made this pocket folder here. Now these little pin loops and pencil loops came from Amazon. I will link them down below because they are awesome and they're just sticky back, and I put them on every little notebook I have. I have 2 of them because I keep a pencil, a mechanical pencil with an eraser, and I keep my 4-color pen. It has blue, black, red, and green. I put work stuff and bills in green. YouTube and social media type stuff is in blue, and black is just for regular type of things, and red is what I use to circle things that I really need to remember. It just kind of stands out, or very, very important things. So that's just my update for how I'm doing with journaling, and I hope you have been journaling with me. And if you haven't, it's not too late to start. Just pick up any kind of Dollar Tree spiral notebook, 3-ring binder from Dollar Tree, and throw some Dollar Tree filler paper in it. Get a Dollar Tree composition book. Get a Dollar Tree calendar. Now the new year's here, you can get a Dollar Tree calendar and just write in the actual calendar squares a little something every day, whatever works for you. I just noticed that the big one was not going to work for me because I did not have it with me, and trying to have 2 different, this small one and the big one, and try and balance 2 different notebooks just was not working for me. So having my calendar in here, having my journal in here, and being able to toss this into my bag works well for me and best for me. And so that's what I'm doing now instead of the big one. I still have the big one. I'm just not using it for that. I may use it for something else in the future, but right now I think it's just going to sit in the drawer for now. I'll reevaluate it in a month or two. And if I'm not using it, then I'll just pull it apart and maybe use some of those items that I had in there and cut them down to put into this notebook or into here. I've got to make some cash envelopes to fit this size. So I think I'm just going to actually get a pack of Dollar Tree envelopes, the small envelopes, and cut them down to size, punch them and slip them in here. Label, do some cash papers for tracking, you know, what I spent on the car, what I spent on groceries, what I spent on entertainment or whatever like that. I need to really start tracking my money now that I've got some money coming in through jobs. I need to start tracking where it's going because I need to build my nest egg and not spend. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mwah! I love you, and I'll see you next time. Check out the journey from day 1 through now, or check out one of the other playlists available. Thanks for watching.